Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shamil Nazri. Today I'm going to present about occupational safety and health in human resource. So I'm going to explain about the introduction first. For the introduction, it's human resource management is the process of recruiting, selecting, inducting employees by providing orientation, imparting training and development, and appraising the performance of employees, deciding compensation and providing benefit of motivation employees, and to maintain proper relation with employees and treat their unions, ensuring employee safety, welfare, and health measure in compliance with labor law. As example, in Malaysia, we have Federation Human Resource Malaysia, which is Kementerian Sumber Manusia. So every registered company should follow a standard and guideline on how to manage their employee and the employee can refer if the company doesn't treat them equally. By that, any large or medium-sized businesses will have a human resource management department. Uh, Human resource will source suitable applicants where there is a need for employing more staff. Mm, by that, human resource is often referred to simply as human resource HR. So, as for my conclusion from the introduction, there are 7 HR basic, which is recruitment and selection, performance management, learning and development, succession planning, compensation and benefit, human resource information system, and HR data and analytics. So let's move on. That's all from the introduction, and let's move on to the concept and definition of human capital function. So definition of human capital management is to managing an organization for them to contribute in overall productivity of organization by obtaining, analyzing and reporting on data that inform the direction of value, adding people management, strategic investment and operational decision at corporate level and the level of front line management. As the process of um, acquiring, training, managing, and retaining employees to contribute effectively in the process of organization. So, human capital consists of the knowledge, skill, and abilities of the people employed in the organization. Human capital management is concerned with purposeful measurement, not only just measurement. This defining characteristic of the human capital is the use of metric to guide an approach to managing people that regards them as assets and emphasize that competitive advantage is achieved by strategic investment in those assets through employee engagement and retention, talent management and learning development programs. Human capital management provides a bridge between human resource and business strategy. So for the concept of human capital is individuals generate, retain and use knowledge and skills to create intellectual capital. In human resource, they're using concept HCM driver as a guideline to achieve successful human capital management. The driver has 5 elements, which is the first one, leadership practices. Second one, employee engagement, knowledge accessibility, workforce optimization, and learning capacity. By all these elements, HCM driver human capital can be used and practiced in every company as a standard. These practices are focused on the organizational need to provide specific competency and are implemented in three categories, which is workforce acquisition, workforce management, and workforce optimization. So that's all for me. I will move to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Imran bin Muhammad Feroz. As for today, I'm going to explain for my presentation about the Occupational Health and Safety Department in the HRM. Firstly, I will explain the detailed issues of the HRM function. The issue in OSHA department is a responsibility given to ensure that the organization is in compliance with OXH Act requirements and that the supervisors and managers acknowledge their duty to ensure that the workplace is free from recognized hazards that are causing or likely to cause death or serious physical harm. Second, I will explain about the consequences of the issue. The first issue is increased risk of health injury and death, as a work-related illness or injury can not only put an employee out of work for a while and impact their quality of life, it may also damage business productivity, finances, and reputation. Secondly, is the second issue is loss of reputation, which a good reputation is a crucial part of a business success. It bring a greater volume of investors and client and improve community opinion of business and a large number of individuals who will be eager to join the firm. However, a poor health and safety culture will cause reputation. And the third issue is legal repercussions. As an employer, it is their legal responsibility to make the workplace a safe environment for the employees. If employers neglect their legal responsibility, they may face a high legal costs, hefty fines, and the possibility of a jail sentence. And the fourth issue is decrease in productivity, increase in turnover. If employers fail to recognize the importance of health and safety, the business may face decrease in productivity and increase in staff turnover as moral falls. After all, employees will be motivated to work hard if employers show that they value them employees enough to provide them even the most basic of requirements. And last but not least is the suggestions of improvement in the OSHA department. Uh, as for my suggestion is to create a plan for improvement, identify hazards in the workplace, and take steps to eliminate or minimize them with the development of a safety plan. Briefing the employees on a safety and what to expect. For example, like making them sure that the employees have access to a first aid kit. Hazards can include a cleaner working with heavy duty cleaning products, a mechanic working with large machinery, or a warehouse manager stacking heavy boxes. Apart from that, inspection of the workplace, regular checks of all equipment and tools to ensure that they are all maintained well and safe to use. And the next suggestion is to check the storage areas and review safe work procedures during training of employees, as proper training is necessary for all employees, especially if there is a risk for potential injury associated with a job. By providing regular training, written instruction, and safe work procedure, creates awareness among employees, and this helps reduce the risk of hazards in the workplace. Finally, keeping records of all incidents, inspections, and training activities. This information can help to identify unsafe trends in working conditions and procedures. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Hi, I'm going to talking about detailed issues of management functions. Occupational healthy and safety management system successful health and safe management can only be achieved with commitment from all levels of the organization. A structured as and planned approach must be adopted and implemented. Safety must be regarded as a prime responsibility of all levels of management and not just of those specific responsibility. Health and safety management will contain five elements, that is policy, organization, planning, measuring performance, and audit and review. First element is policy. It is regarding continuous improvement in all aspects of healthy, safety and welfare, and complying with legal requirements. Next element is organization. This section shows the structure and arrangement in place to ensure the policy can be delivered to ensure that the positive safety culture is adopted will requirement that all staff understand their responsibilities and are motivated and empowered to work safety. Next element is planning. This section will detail how to implement the safety policy by planning where there is a need for action to be taken will enable to us prioritize our needs and focus resources. Next point is measuring performance. Measuring performance against predetermined standard will enable the identification of areas requiring improvement. Last element is audit and review. To improve safety performance and they require a systematic review. That's all. Thank you. Next, I am going to talk about conclusion. Safety is a manifestation of a personal state of awareness, standardized practices, and a sound system of beliefs by all persons. This process provides a means for continuous improvement and methods to sustain physical development while adhering to hospital policy and international and national regulatory agencies. This program will satisfy, train, sensitize, and empower all clients to the importance of reducing risk and injuries in the workplace and ultimately assist in the provision of quality and cost effective health care service. Occupation health and safety management system provide clear training and development on safety and health issue and hiring more than one medic at offshore. Safety and health tend to be the most or main important thing in a management of a company. High safety and health control in a company will give high production due the low barriers occurs during the production process.